we go. Good, Soph. Very good.
Any athlete will tell you, a good coach will inspire you,
Keep the pace up.
make you a better player,
Don't just shoot to shoot, shoot to score.
maybe even help you get to the next level.
If it's a good ball, you're going on one.
But a great coach,
Keep the work rate up, you guys.
a great coach can change the trajectory of your life.
Okay, when we shoot to score, we want hands together and really swing on it, okay? Good job.
Ask a couple hundred girls around New Hampshire and New England, and they'll tell you, for them, that coach is Chelsea Betancourt.
Shorten it up. Right here.
5 feet tall and pure dynamo. You'll hear her
Close down the space. Immediate ball pressure.
before you see her.
I have quite the voice, and I am not shy about using it.
Chelsea is the founder of Northeast Elite. Almost 15 years after she started it, it's now the biggest and most successful youth field hockey club in New England. But it didn't happen overnight. Growing up with two brothers in Wyndham, sports were everything. And field hockey?
I loved it from the moment I picked up that stick. It's high pressure, but in an exciting, adrenaline pumping way. I thrived off of that.
And thrive she did. First at Salem High, then at the Brooks School, and finally at Boston College, where name an award and she's probably won it. 2-year captain, All-American, and all-time record holder for the most goals in a season.
It's every young athlete's dream to play at the highest possible level that you can.
But when it came time to graduate, she just wasn't ready to leave the game that she loved.
My dad always said, if you love what you do, you never work a day of your life. So for me, where I was in that stage of life, if I could ever make field hockey my career, that's the dream.
And if you can't play yourself, what's better than teaching the next generation of athletes?
I wanted to be cutting edge in everything and anything I could when it came to the coaching. But I also wanted to inspire. I wanted kids to want to be at practice. I wanted them to connect with their coaches. I wanted them to become best friends with their teammates. I wanted us to be a family.
So NEU was born. But just like winning, success isn't something that you're just handed over on day one.
I remember saying to my mom, I can't do this. I made a huge mistake. I was questioning everything. I think everyone goes through that self-doubt when you're about to launch something really big.
But I can attest, as a former NEE kid, yes, I played for Chelsea too, suddenly it felt like something special was happening. But just as everything was starting to fall into place,
everything changed.
On September 2nd, 2015, Chelsea woke up with a stiff neck.
I just said to him, my neck's killing me, my neck's killing me, and I made the horrible, life-changing mistake of cracking my neck.
And what came next is still hard to think about.
I just remember crying out to my husband that, that I started feeling that my legs were starting to go. And that feeling of losing your body and being in so much pain and being so scared, I'll never forget it. It is burned in my brain for the rest of my life.
Chelsea couldn't move her arms and legs too. EMTs rushed her to the hospital where no one seemed to know what was happening.
I remember praying to somebody, something, please don't let me die. And I've never felt that type of desperation before. And when your body's experiencing something so not only painful, but foreign. It was so foreign to not be able to use your arms or your legs.
Even top doctors were perplexed.
I remember him holding my hand when I first got there, and he said, I just want to let you know, I have the entire floor working on your case.
But finally, an answer.
When I cracked my neck, a piece of cartilage broke from my neck. It was the size, they say, of a grain of salt and clogged a blood vessel leading to my spinal cord.
A rare spinal stroke, something her doctors say has a 1 in 200 million chance of happening.
Being active is how I define myself. So to lose all of that in the blink of an eye because I chose to crack my neck, that realization was beyond difficult to accept. I still haven't accepted it.
Her arms were paralyzed, and she needed to learn how to walk again. But Chelsea wasn't about to let this take her down. So at Spalding Rehab, she got to work.
I remember being strapped into this machine because I wasn't able to walk at the time, and it walked for you. It connected my legs to this machine, and they taped my arms up because they were still paralyzed, but they were, you know, helping me cycle my legs to relearn and train my brain and my body how to walk again.
The spirit of NEE is about sisterhood, and that family rallied right around her.
Chelsea's my hero. I look up to her. I think about her every day, and in my head it's like, what would Chelsea do? How would Chelsea handle this situation? She's strong, she's been through a lot, but you wouldn't know because she shows up every day, like consistent with a smile on her face.
Almost a decade later, Chelsea's regained some motion in her arms and is running around the field again, but she's still getting used to her new normal.
It's hard not to when you have a disability which is, for me, very present, but for others, I think pretty hidden.
But like any great coach, Chelsea practices what she preaches because she knows any day on the field or in life can't be taken for granted.
What I want to teach the athletes that I work in is just be grateful for every opportunity, because you truly just don't know when it could be the last time that you get to hold a stick or walk or be on the field with your best friends.